Today we're going to take you through a typical base course string test and load test. It's important to know that prior to the inspectors attending site that they will ensure that they've received compaction tests, the results, and also that they are to standard, and also that before they've turned up, if there's any sweeping or brooming required, it has already been done so. So we'll go through the actual string test. We like to do a string test prior to the load test in case there's any issues that need to be rectified, and once they're rectified then we can complete the load test. But hopefully, as per the roles and responsibilities, the construction engineer has already undertaken this inspection, booked the inspection with our inspector, which is saying that it's all okay. So it should be just a formality to basically turn up, check it in our audit-based system and sign off on it. So we'll just show you the basics of what we do with the string test. Right, so what we'll do here is we'll take you through, there's two main tests that we conduct on site for the base course inspection. One is we're checking first up for the crown height. In this instance here, we've set the string line at the top of the B2 curb. The distance from a B2 curb down to lip, which is your wearing course height, is 110 mil. Our design for the crown is 110 mil. So once that asphalt has been placed, the string line should be touching. So obviously with a 30 mil wearing course, our inspection is we are checking down and we've got exactly 30 mil under that string line. So that has been presented in a perfect state as per the approved engineering plans. The next inspection we do is we're actually checking that that 30 mil wearing course is across the whole of the pavement. And this is really, really important, and I'll show you why in a tick. So if we get the guys to drop the string down onto the lip of curb, what we're doing is we're replacing where the asphalt should be, the design height, with a 30 mil block. So we stand back, we have a look at that, and from that point there, 30 mil to the 30 mil at lip of curb, there should be 30 mil across the board there. So we go to the most important inspection of the base course is what we call the quarter point, which is this point here. What we've found with experience is that quite often the inexperienced grader operator, their blades will wear, and they tend to wear at that quarter point. So what happens is that we end up with a round at the quarter point in the rock. And it may look 30 mil at the lip of curb and obviously 30 mil at the block, but if we get a high point at that quarter point, the result can be, if we can zoom the camera in here, I'll show you the result. That is a pothole that appeared less than 18 months after the construction of the subdivision, where it wasn't inspected properly. The quarter point was high, and obviously it's meant to be 30 mil and it's less than 10. So this particular inspection is crucial to the integrity and the longevity of the pavement. The final phase of the base course hole point inspection is a load test. Normally with the load test, that we'll either use a fully loaded rigid in this instance, or there will be a water cart on site, fully loaded with water, normally a minimum of 8 tonne for a single axle. When we're doing the inspection with a dual axle tipper like this, with the weight distribution over the rear end, we quite often find that if there's going to be any deflection, the single axle of the front wheel will have more impact on the pavement if there is a soft spot. We're obviously hoping not to have any soft spots, but we'll ask Jesse to wander on and we'll have a look at the inspection. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, with the load test, we're basically looking for any deflection in the pavement or any soft spots. Normally with a base course, it's normally presented with very few, but it's still a test that's required to be undertaken as per the IDM. Righto, thanks Jesse. Well, that concludes our base course inspection today. This particular subdivision stage is well presented with passing the string test with no high spots and the shape in accordance with the approved engineering plans. And the load test, no obvious soft spots, which is really good. The final inspection before approval is given for the asphalt or the wearing course to be placed is once the prime's been applied, we have our inspector go past, ensure that it's been applied at the correct rate, and if there's no issues there, approval is given for the asphalt works to commence.